You see what's behind us?
Yes, I do.
Do you guys see what's behind us?
Dun, dun, dun.
You know what that means.
It's rock and roll time.
It's rock and roll time.
We got the spot prepped over there. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. We're excited and ready to go.
Yes, we are.
We got the spot prepped over there for the chicken coop. I may need to do just a little more prep, but don't tell Shannon. But yesterday we were able to coordinate with Shannon's dad, who has this awesome dump truck that every single time he lets us borrow it, and I kid you not, there's some kind of cool upgrade that he's done. He's just that kind of brain, and it's fascinating to me.
Yep.
He can fabricate anything. So a few more bells and whistles on this thing. We're gonna take it to the quarry today, get 1, maybe 2 loads of rock. If we don't use it all for the chicken coop, I promise we'll find other places for it.
Oh, we'll find another spot for it.
But we got crying goaties down there we gotta take care of first. Bruno's back on the charger.
He's on the charger.
Let's go take care of them. I saw you up there playing with that little Bruno guy.
I know, you really hate watching me play with him, don't you?
He's just a little snack if you ask me. Let me show you what I would do with him. This is Snoopy, okay? This is an example. A shake and kill, shake and kill.
Good morning, everybody.
Hubbub.
Good morning. Hello. Oh, what a greeting committee.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love the greeting committee.
This guy, you little climbing fool, you are Mario's son through and through. You don't look like Mario, you look like Mama. Your brother who looks like Mario doesn't act quite like Mario, but you sure do, don't you, buddy? So I may have, not a mistake, but I may have switched things up a little bit yesterday based on scheduling and going to get in the truck and everything. I decided to get these guys out for their morning feeding instead of grazing them before their evening, which is 100% of what they've done has been evening time. And it's interesting, he's gonna break my ankle. It's interesting the difference in a morning grazing versus an afternoon grazing. And I can't really go into all of it, but I'll show you guys soon. It's kind of fun. We got different personalities, different times of day. Everybody's definitely a little more chill in the morning. But once they've spent all day with this big guy and hanging out and playing, they like to go out and graze. But we're not gonna do that this morning because we need rock.
We need rock.
Good job of keeping
You are
everybody
an
safe
ankle
last
breaker,
night, buddy.
man. Ankle breaker.
I am Mario's boy.
Who is talking over there?
Who do you think it is? Mom? Hey,
I think it's Duke.
Mom. Mom.
Hey, Weech, man.
I mean, I'm the one that really enjoys it.
Oh, I know you do.
Oh, that's the spot right there. That's good, 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 good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Buddy?
just want all the love.
Man, I came down the other day. He had a fresh set of red on these horns. Kind of like, yeah, hello. Who cares about Ouija? This is the Spruce Show.
He does have some fresh red on his horns, too.
Yep. He's a good boy. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road so we can go get some rock and get some chickens out on this place.
Look, Blue's already ready.
Atta girl. I think this is the longest consistency we've been able to have with where we're feeding. Go on in, Earl, man. And the different places we feed them. And so they've really gotten accustomed to, you know, Blue taking the goatlets in here. And then whenever we come in with the food scoop and say, come on, mama and boys, they go down there. And then Luigi and Spruce know they eat in the palace. And then Larry and Harry are to follow over there. I'm very pleased with that consistency, and hopefully we can kind of maintain that for a while because it's just, the routine is good for them.
It seems to work out really well.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when one of us comes down to feed by ourselves.
That's exactly
Because
right.
it's a little more organized and they know where to go and you're not fighting them.
And you know,
much.
ironically, and we were talking to your dad about this yesterday, I'd say the one that's kind of come the farthest and really has shocked me is Blue.
Yes.
I think she even leads by example.
Yep.
She's got a couple of great boys in the first round. Yeah, I know it, Larry Bear. He's another good boy. Look at them horns. And even though she was defiant for months and months and months, it was all Herc's fault. I'm blaming Herc. It was her relationship with Hercules, and then she witnessed our relationship with Hercules. But boy, she's come a long way and is just a fantastic goat, fantastic mother. So kudos, Blue.
Yeah.
Good
Kudos,
job,
Blue.
little lady. Yeah, get my food.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay. Good job, kiddos. Calmest eaters. They're always pretty calm when they're that little. We'll see how long that lasts, especially with this guy. Mr. Personality Earl Man. By the way, the banding has been very successful. There are two slightly less than normal looking, boy, what do you say? You know what I'm saying. They're still down there. Haven't fallen off yet, but they're pretty stinking close. Show them how it's done, Mama. Oh,
come on, Mama and boys. Come on.
The boys have more faith that you're gonna go. Mama wants to see you step.
Yeah. Nope, all the way over here. Come on, guys. You're so silly.
Tell us. It's because he's down here, isn't it? Your little buddy. What'd you say? Can you repeat that? Don't hit me.
Come on, boys.
Better get over there. Ouija's gonna eat all your spruce. Oh, maybe Larry's gonna take it. Tell her. Tell her where it goes.
Well, you have to move out of my way.
Oh.
Don't hit me. All right. Ouija. Spruce. Come on, boys. Come on.
Good job, guys. I'm gonna stay with the biggins over here and keep them out of Larry and Harry's when they're done. I'm gonna try to find a new shot for my species. I can't eat chocolate.
Harry, get over here.
I can't hear everywhere, man. Ouija. Hey, let him finish his. He's only got a few more pieces here. Silly boy. It's the only time you're defiant, huh? There's grain involved. Or any kind of food. The boys need to finish theirs too, big guy. I want to go steal Larry's. Oh, got some nursing going on over there with the Blues Crew number 2. Hey, we're almost done. We're good. Mom, how much food is left in their container? Stop him from eating it. I need it.
Well, Larry's down to powder and
Oh,
he's
kick
helping
him
Harry
out.
finish his off.
Kick him out too. I'll finish it for him.
No, he's helping Harry finish his.
Hungry.
You can be free. You're free.
All right. Whoa, Sassy. Goodness. Oh, you're so kind, Spruce, to help them out. No food left behind.
That's the motto around here. No food left behind.
I'd get a tattoo of it if I could, Mom.
No food left behind, huh?
Well, I better clean out the feed scoops.
No, you're fine.
Larry Bear, did you get enough to eat, brother? If not, we got so much hay in here. Although I know you like to take your brother's food. Look at these horns. Handsome. Yeah. He does pretty great with you brushing him too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he likes it.
So like him and Luigi are your top receivers.
Actually, him, it goes, really? Come on, man.
Ouija taught me that.
It goes Ouija, Spruce, Larry, as far as brushing.
Ouija, Spruce, Larry, don't touch Herc with a brush.
Don't touch her.
Don't do it.
He does not want anything to do with it.
No, he doesn't. He says, I know how to self-groom. Don't do it.
The others do pretty good with it. It's just, Ouija loves it. He will just freeze the moment you start brushing him.
You don't love to be pampered, do you, big guy?
And well, you know, Spruce just loves any attention he can get.
Yeah. A little goat yawn. Little goat yawn, buddy. Is that beard coming in? Where's that goatee at? When you gonna get that coming in?
Spruce, I feel like you're rubbing it into Mama that she's still locked in there and you're free.
That's part of it. The other part is maybe they missed a piece of grain.
Oh.
They might need help cleaning up after themselves.
You think so?
Yeah, they're not smart like me, you know. Spruce, can you do a mic test for me?
That's a pretty good mic test, dude.
I do my part. Are you sharing politely?
I don't really think Spruce and polite are supposed to be in the same sentence together.
Thank you. Mom gets me. Nobody else gets me. Mama just stares at him like, you little youngster.
He was so talkative last night too.
Hi, Mama. That's the sassiest bite out of all these goats. Tell her that was your specific piece of hay. That's exactly what I said, and I threatened her. She seems pretty fazed by it, dude. Good job, Mama girl. Yeah, I know. I throw it. I hate to admit, I stand and watch that for way too long sometimes.
Oh, I do too.
If it's not a filming day, I just like to sit down over there and watch this crew and listen to this guy talk.
Yeah, I do too.
Look at all them blues kiddos over there.
I know.
Where do you think Weege Man is? I'm the smart one here.
He's following the bucket.
Follow the bucket.
So we've had a lot of questions about the guineas and what we're going to do with the eggs. And we've been watching them. And I have a little bit of footage last night to show where they're roosting. And honestly, a bird has been sitting on the nest at night. I mean,
Yep.
he hasn't been leaving it. So we know what all of your guys' experiences are. You guys have told us, you've told us what to do, but we want to experience it ourselves.
But we appreciate it.
We do.
A lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Any knowledge we can get, we appreciate. But at the same time, we want to see how our guineas act because we already know they're a little bit different than most guineas.
Yeah.
So we're going to let the birds sit on the eggs and see what happens.
Well, and a lot of it, like, even in my research on chickens, the first time, you know, if a hen, when she grows up, the first time she lays eggs, the first time she gets broody, the first time she's nesting, like a lot of times, a lot of folks just kind of let that happen naturally. And it makes sense. They've never done this before. What are these things popping out of me? What are we supposed to do? And they come by it naturally. So we're not going to disrupt nature right out of the gate. We want them to be this way. And right now that nest is pretty protected right over there between those pallets. Everybody down here, including Herc, has a line of sight. He would not let coyotes, raccoons, anything come up there without alerting, nor would the birds when they're roosting within the line of sight of it. So they go off in the middle of the night, we come out, check on things, and you know, it was just a fly. But they're doing their jobs. It's awesome.
So we're just going to experiment a little bit and see what happens with this first round of eggs and learn. We're going to learn from our guineas. They're going to teach us.
They're taking some of them dirty dust baths over there right now.
Yeah. One thing that I was super nervous about, and I told Kyle, I was like, do I need to be putting food and water down there for the bird that's sitting on the nest? And we did notice yesterday, we were up the hill, just kind of walking around, looking at some things. And we noticed that at some point in the afternoon, all 7 birds were up there. And they were up at the run, getting water, getting food, all that. And so it actually made me feel a little bit better about the bird that's sitting on the nest because I was like, he's going to starve himself. He needs water. But he leaves it every so often for however much time he needs to and then comes back. So, I mean, they're smart. They're figuring it out. It's just we have to learn what their routines are.
Well, and to clarify, like what you said, you just used the pronoun and moved on, but it is a male guinea that's on those eggs. And we had read that, a lot of that before we got the guineas, but sure enough, you can hear it in his calling. He's got that single syllable call he was just doing a minute ago, and he's got the larger wattles and the larger, what is it?
Hood.
Horn. Hood. I still think it's a horn.
It's because everything else has horns.
It's a male. And now we did take advantage yesterday because it's not very, in fact, since all those eggs have been there, he's been on it full time. So that was the first time we came up on the nest without him on it since he's begun the process. So I snuck over there. There are...
Hey.
Hey, Harry Barry, you little... Herc, do you want any more dry food, bud?
Well, you better eat it now, Herc.
Here,
Harry's over here eating it for you.
spit it out while we're not paying attention. So while he was off the nest yesterday, I went over and I counted. There are 35 eggs in there. He's got them all laid out so that there are no 2 stacked on top. And then when he lays down, his body covers that perfect circle. So my assumption would be where people are saying, you know, well, they like to get about 30 eggs in their nest. It's probably because this average size of a guinea, that's all they can cover.
Okay.
35 seems like it's pushing it, because when I spy on them, I would think that there's some over here, but again, it's their first time and they are just doing what they naturally would do. They have no adult guineas that they were raised with. These guys we raised from Keats, they've only been on Shady Acres since then, and they're just doing what birds come by naturally. It's pretty fascinating.
It really is. Hey, man.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing what I come by naturally, Mom. I got Mario blood in me. Blue, what are you doing? Queen Blue.
Look at her mohawk.
Blue.
Holy cow.
She ain't even that much bigger than him anymore, but boy, her attitude is. Look at that beautiful hairdo.
I need to spotlight this, Miss Blue. Woo, woo.
Pretty girl.
Hi, pretty girl. You can put that mohawk down? Yeah, you put that mohawk down for me.
I'd have never thought we'd have gotten to this point with her.
Oh, I know. In fact, I think I can feel a tick over here on this side. I need to check it out, but she will actually let me pick ticks off of her.
Have you been able to brush her?
Very, very little.
Just small bits at a time?
Mm-hmm.
Good girl, Bluesy.
It's not even a tick. It's just a little dirt clump.
You know what's cool though is she knows there's something there, and so she's letting you tend to her.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's super sweet. She's such a good girl.
Speaking of awesome mohawks, you know who she handed that down to? Earl man. That dude's
Yeah.
mohawk, for how little he is, I think he's over there eating hay with Larry. It already sticks off his back almost 2 inches, if not a little more, but it's just this perfect little line, like single strand of furs. I'm sure it'll fluff out later, but
It's
man,
super cute.
he's a handsome goat. I'm starting to notice little markings on his mouth. I mean, it's just, I love that guy.
Oh, you're gonna turn away from the camera? I see how you are. Herc?
Well, I was getting some attention from my dad, which I fully deserve.
Of course you do.
And little Mario and Cooper walk in together, and you know how Cooper likes to push and climb. He started to climb on my dad, and I said, "It's my turn, young man." I said, "Grrr."
Ooh.
I scared him, and I runned him out of here, and now I'm gonna get my cuddles I deserve.
Good boy.
I don't like when your ears are back, but it's different with you. You're just a different guy. I know it, I'm special.
And not the spruce kind of special, huh?
No, he's a good boy. He got to get out yesterday with all the goaties. Didn't have a leash on. Had his e-collar on. No Bruno was out. Of course, Princess Nala came and saw him. So yes, Bruno is getting the training and the attention he deserves, and Shannon and I are up there and checking the cameras all day and doing the things with a puppy, blah, blah, blah. But we're still spoiling all these guys.
It's just incredible to me because he's not moving. He's as still as could be. It's incredible. For somebody who was terrified of birds when we first started this whole experience and this whole journey, I find it very fascinating to watch them. Very, very fascinating.
I'm actually really proud of you for how far you've come.
Thanks.
Like I've not done any of this either. We obviously had our little bit of time at Mom and Dad's place with the chickens. But we just came home. I just came home with Keats.
It was Kyle.
One day. And then
I had no part in
I
that.
wanted more guineas. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm proud of you because you have come a long way. And I
Thank
do
you.
still wish they would do the flight of the guineas down the hill.
Yeah.
But they know now like how to fly. They can go straight up vertical, get in high trees and stuff. So they don't really do that anymore. That will definitely be something that if we get Keats again, that I hope they do as well.
Yeah.
And I don't see
But
why
they can
wouldn't.
run so fast now that that's what they do. They
Oh,
just
yeah.
get their steps in. Yeah. He loves you.
I got your 6, Dad. I love this guy. That should be his motto.
I got your 6.
Kirk, I got your 6.
I like it.
He does this a lot.
He tries to do it with me, but I'm too short.
All right, well, we have a little bit, like just barely over a half an inch of rain in the forecast for tomorrow.
Okay.
So I say we go get that rock. I'm gonna do my best to get it spread today because it'd be ideal if that rain could kind of help compress it. We're gonna get regular base rock that has the aggregate in it, not the clean stuff. So it will kind of compact down and I can drive on it with the tractor and just make sure that the chicken coop's gonna stay level and stable.
All right, let's go.
All righty.
I forgot I had something for you in my pocket.
What you got, Mom? Oh, okay. Which ones are those?
These are chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles from the viewers.
Yep. These are Nola's favorite.
Thank you, viewers. I really love you and your treats.
He really likes them too.
He's terrible at eating treats or just things in general.
I know, but these he'll actually eat when given to him.
Oh, for sure. I mean more so that his mouth and teeth are just so big that he's like, oh, thanks, Mom.
You're so big, you get 2. You know, it only makes sense.
That's a good boy. All right, buddy, we're going to the quarry. Keep this place safe while we're gone.
You got this.
I got this. I'm gonna take a nap.
Spruce will be your guard goat. It's
All
okay.
right, Spruce, we're gonna run. Yeah. Hurt gonna take a nap. I'm gonna keep an eye on things. If I hear anything, I say, oh! That is the global warning. So, oh my gosh, scratch my back. Hang on, Peace out, dude.
I can't help it. I just get so distracted watching them.
Who, the guineas?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there telling stories about something.
Yeah, they are.
I love it.
Still on our property, but they're telling stories.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah,
They'll
they're
do
going to
their
neighbors.
I really joke, but I'm kind of serious. I think they travel like 15 to 20 miles a
Oh my
day.
gosh. I wish I could put a pedometer on one.
Shoot. There ain't a pedometer that could count that fast. Man, we're supposed to have clouds all day long. I'm never going to complain about some blue peeking through.
Me either. I mean, there's still clouds.
I'm ready for our oak trees, all the leaves to kind of thicken up, but I ain't rushing anything. I like every step of it. All right, well, I think we've got the site prepped. This is Shannon's dad's truck, and she can drive a stick like a champ. So she drove it to the quarry. It's always fun when we go there because for whatever reason, the guys running all the big rigs and everybody that loads the trucks and stuff, they really like to help Shannon. They always double check like, hey, you wanted this size of rock, you wanted this much weight. And it's always kind of funny. She's driving, I'm sitting in the passenger seat just like, yep, she can do it, this is great. So she is now going to back the truck over here. We've cleared a path. She's coming in hot. It's like she's done this before. course, I got to the point where I'm kind of tamping and I'm trying to make it a little bit better. And I noticed my tractor started sounding kind of funny. I was like, something ain't right. So I pulled over, turned the engine down, all that good stuff. Long story short, it's doing a regen right now, which is just where it burns off the diesel emissions or whatever, and it has to do it every so many hours. So I've got to leave it running at pretty high RPMs to get that over with. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna go get my landscape rake. I kind of tamped it with the tractor just by doing a 38-point turn. And I'm gonna get my landscape rake and just kind of try to level it out, get myself a flat board and a level, and then just check different angles to make sure I'm fairly level. I know I'm a little high in the middle, but I can reposition where the chicken coop is going. You can see I got that slump right about here, and then it fades toward the rear and fades toward the front. But that can all be worked out.
Hi, cutie patootie.
Hi, YouTubey.
Look at that brown coming in. What happened to your gray?
Well, I wanted to be more camouflaged with the woods, so I got my hair did.
Oh, that was good thinking. I think you did a really good job.
I'm pretty smart like that. Do you want to eat some stuff with me?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Are you sure? Because I'm really good at finding the good stuff.
Yeah, like guinea poo.
Look how big you're getting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my tractor went on a regen, and so I turned it off and was talking to the camera a little bit, and all of a sudden I heard a little yelping up the hill because we had the window cracked. And it just melted my heart, so I had to go get him.
Hey, I get it.
He's already inspected my work. He's deposited 3 times on the land. We've eaten a little bit, so I think he's camera ready.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
I can't wait till he is bigger, and I know he's just going to be the greatest dog. He's just going to follow us around everywhere. I can already tell.
You say that now, but it was just this morning we were cuddling and loving on him, and like, he's just so soft and cute. We're going to miss this puppy phase.
I know, but I'm really looking for... Oh,
I'm done with the puppy phase, young man. No way. Don't you mess up my work.
he's digging in the rock.
Mess up my work. He thinks I built a play arena for us.
For him?
Hey, you're ruining my work.
What are you doing?
He's perfect for digging, Mom. I bet there's treasures under here.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, he's already been out for 45 minutes. And we've been going pretty nonstop. So he's probably at about 30% battery capacity. So his listening goes down as his battery capacity goes down.
Yeah.
But we're playing a little off-leash game here. And he's found him a root, which he will stick with until he exhausts himself.
He's just helping you get it out of there.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with this.
I think it looks great, babe.
Well, I've got some other ideas because it's a little deeper than it needs to be. The sun's nice and warm.
It just came out.
Yeah. So front to back is level, and I used an 8-foot piece of 1x4 that I had with the level and kind of sat it across it. I moved it about 2 or 3 different places. And so left to right, I'm technically a little bit high on this right side. Not enough to stop me from going ahead and building, because I could use deck blocks. I could, scoop the rock up and get it under there, whatever, because I'm gonna use skids probably. But what I think I'm gonna do is take the bucket and clean up some of this rock up front. It's gonna have all the dirt in it, but then I'll put it back over here on your left to bring up the elevation and hopefully clean this up a little bit where the front of the coop will be facing into the run.
Got it.
And then the rain will clean it for us, right?
Yeah. And yes, part of the coop is going to be dirt, not all grass at first, but let's be real, the birds would eat the grass anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things, it is what it is. They're going to have all kinds of grass to eat out here, so it'll be okay.
Well, yeah, and we just like the guineas, I'm going to fast track them to free range. And I hope, because the guineas will lead by example, I hope that they will stick around. They don't travel like guineas do, so I'm not quite as concerned.
I don't know enough about chickens to know how far they travel.
Yeah, I don't either. I know that our guineas travel very long ways, but they always come home.
That's true.
They're around here squawking right now. But I'm looking forward to this. I really want to get going on it. I really want to have more birds on the land, especially as the guineas have matured. They've become awesome, and you know, they're not an easy bird to domesticate or get to stick around the land. But we got 7 that are so far living it up
lucky
here.
7.
Yeah, living it up here at Shady Acres. So, and Bruno was doing some off-leash training, and he watched the birds. But then he would sit when he got close, and I'd just praise him and say, good boy, you know. But then one of the pearls got a little close. Now all of a sudden you had a magnetized Bruno behind the pearl just walking around.
Just following it?
Yeah, but those birds are way quicker than him, so it's okay. So I don't know. We'll see how he does with chickens. We'll see how Herc does with chickens. It's just going to be what we do.
Yeah. Babe, this looks so good.
Thank you so much.
I have to step away from these moments because I don't have the patience to watch him just go back and forth, because I don't understand what he's actually trying to do when he's doing it. So
we
great
make
job.
We make you guys watch me do it instead, but we try to do it in fast motion. I did. I have
But
to
great
admit,
job. It does look really good.
you're gonna see it here in a minute when you're editing it. But at one point I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tamp this down with the tractor, and so I went din 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 din. I turned a full 180 right here on this pad,
That's hilarious.
pushing everything down.
Good job.
Well, you know.
I'm glad I get to watch it in fast motion.
Hey, this is my redneck engineering at its finest. Like, you know, we can get these pads together a lot faster than I could when we first started them.
That's true.
They ain't pretty, but I'm looking for functionality.
Bruno got it.
Good job, buddy. You got that root out of there, didn't you?
He's
Sure
so proud
did.
of himself. Good job.
He's gonna be a good boy. I've got to go through our scrap pile over there. I've still got some lumber that I think I can apply to this to save ourselves a little bit, because I don't know if you check lumber prices, they're still awful. But I think, like I said, this is a chicken coop. So I mean, it's gonna get chicken in it, it's gonna get chicken in it, there's gonna be chicken all over it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if it's used wood that's been rained on or something like that, as long as it's straight enough for me to frame and work with, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm excited about it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, guys. Well, plenty of sunshine left. I'm going to keep at this, make sure I feel really good about it, you know, hit that perfection level that you never actually hit. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you guys for coming along on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. If you got any roots you want me to take care of, just send them my way or bring me to your place. I only fly first class. Thanks. Silly boy. Oh, thank you. You're just getting that out of the rock, weren't you?